Hi ladies, it's Penny. I've just come on to do a little tutorial that I promised Fatima I'd do. Fatima's from the Blindcraft station. Yeah. So, all I've done, that was the first one I did. She just asked if I could show her how she did it. I picked my jar. Now the first jar I washed out was this one, but then I thought I like the idea of the ribs, but the door I want wider than one of them, and I thought I might have trouble, so I left that one. So I've just gone a smooth one. Now all I've done is condition my white clay and rolled it out, put it through the pasta machine, and then put it on the glass. Now, the ones I've seen done like this, they haven't done this, but I do like a little extra colour around the top, like a little overhanging there, just to thicken that up. Then all I've done then is rolled out some brown clay. It's a mixture of two different kinds of brown clay, and did the shape and the size I wanted, and I've just stuck that on. It's going to be even more secure because I've done a sausage here, and what I'm going to do is, if I can hold it the right way, just twist it a little bit to give it a little bit of knobbliness, and that's your door frame then on, and cut that off. And now of course the door, we can done that up for you like that. The door will have hinges on, won't it? So I've just cut off two more pieces, and I'll show you, and just stuck them around top and bottom. You can have them either side, whichever way you want the door to come on. And it seems I also put two little screws, so that one's made its own screw. So you could do these in silver if you wanted, or I think we'll keep with the brown. So the hinges have got to stay on with something, haven't they? So I put those there. Of course it doesn't have to be perfect, it's a fairy house, and they had wobbly things and little houses, didn't they? So I just put a little cross in, not a cross, just so it looks like it's a screw that's going in, like that. Then we want a door handle. What one did I do on there? A big one. I might do a long one on here instead, just a different shape, like that. Okay. And then when I was happy where everything was on there, I had a little heart-shaped cutter. You could have any shape you like, and then try and centre it up, which is not very good for me, as you know, and then straight in and straight out. And there's a little window for the little house. There we go. And you've got a little heart that you could put in the oven anyway and use that on another project or something. So that's that bit. I keep looking at mine, what I've done. Right, that's that bit. So we'll make some. No, see, I've not done that right, have I? Now you've got to make sure you make sure all the it's touching. You see, like that. Okay, think I'll just, where's that other one? Here. I'll just make sure that one's secure with that one, like that. And it's still got that little gap underneath, which looks nice. So, I think with this one, we'll just do some lines up. It looks like a piece of a tree or something that they've used. But it does look lovely, these, with a little light in. So the best thing to do is a battery one, naturally. But if you're going to use a little candle one, don't forget to take the top off. You know, as you'll be in disaster zone then if you left a candle burning in that. So I've got a candle in there, but you take the top off first. Right, so that's that. And then, again, to make this look more woody, we're just going to don't particularly want them all sharp. How do I do that now? And just do some so that it looks like there's knots in it as well. I have to go up that way. Are you getting the hang of it? And I'll just put some in that so that looks like a proper piece of wood. A bit like that. So, I suppose I should do some over there, but let's see. That's better. Okay, so that's that bit. And then, some just fell off now. And, yeah. You didn't tell me, lady, did you? It's me screw. Stick that on there. That's probably why you see it's fell off, because I've not joined it properly. I have now. I have now. So the next thing is grass. So we'll put that over there. We don't need that at the moment. And for grass we need green. Now I used one colour, I think, for the grass and a different one for the stems. I've got a little collection of all kinds of grass, so colour green, I mean. So it doesn't really matter. I do like this olive green though very much. So we'll mingle that up like that. A bit more olive. Mingle that up. Should have done this before, shouldn't I? I think I'll put it on pause just while I condition it. Hi ladies, I'm back. I've reconditioned. I keep saying recondition. So I've mixed some greens together, some white, a little bit of olive, and the last remaining bit of this teal light green, I think it's called, something like that. And so I'm going to start. When I've cut it, you can see I've not cut it all in one straight line, because we want it uneven, like it's just natural grass. That thing's come off again, look. I'll sort you out. My phone's just gone downstairs, but I'm not quick enough to get that, so we'll find out who it was after. and then under there, yep, is all along the bottom, just pressing it in a little bit. You don't want to go too far underneath, but you want it to stick to that the clay that's there, and then we'll cut this off at this end. Whoops. And just bed it in the side of the door. I mean, oh, what was the name of the lady? And you'll find a much better tutorial. I think it was it Sans Art? She does a lot of clay. Mo, I think her name is. And then for the actual grass and that, I just didn't I? Yeah, just and we don't want all them going in the right way. Yeah, you know, I mean, we also don't want to split it pen. No. Just like grass. Now this one, this jar, believe it or not, is going to be for my son. Now I'm highly honoured because he laughs no, he doesn't laugh, sorry, he ignores most of what I do. Yeah, okay, you know, like lads do. But when he come round, he said, you made that? Yes, I made that. Well, I'd like one of them for the conservatory. So, see, the conservatory is where he can put pictures of what he likes and ornaments what he likes, and his wife Emma, I'm doing crisscross here where I'm talking, aren't I? She has the lounge, she can put what pictures she likes in there, is it? Everybody gets a fairness then, so he wants a nice little light from his mum, he can. The other thing I've a bit of a puzzle to what to do, I spent £10 on a varnish, so like a little bit of pearl in it, if you could see in that jar, as a finish, and it's tacky. After no matter how many days, I mean this was done weeks ago, when you first touch it, it feels tacky. It's not so bad once you've handled it a bit, but even my owl, even the owl ones, you know, it wouldn't matter if you took one or two of these out, because you know, to make it more there we go. Earrings, and because, you know, my daughter was, they're tacky. I said, no, I won't do it any harm, but I don't know why. There is one that Lynn's uses, but it's quite expensive. You know, it's more than £10, which is what I'd paid for this one. I can't remember the name of it now, it begins with P. Is it Pharaoh or something like that? Something like that. So, there's once you get a bit more confident going around, you think, yes, I like that idea, and you can go back and put that idea in. So that's my grass uneven there. And the next thing I'll be doing, oh my goodness me, we're going to have to go into part 2 I think. But the next thing is I'm going to use the olive, and the olive green I should say, and try and roll that up again. I can get this part done, and then so I say about keeping your place clean. I've not been using gold, have I? Have I? Oh. So for stems and stalks and what have you, even flowers, it's one way of using up some of your leftovers, because nature's very kind and gives us a wide range of, I'm going to cut that in half. The camera might stop when I'm halfway doing this, so if it does, it's got another 2 or 3 minutes, I will carry on in the next video. What I'm going to do though basically is press that down and start defining where I want the main thing go. I know what I should do first though. I'll stop here because the first thing I should do is cut out the windows, because otherwise we won't know where the windows are going. So I want one here and one here. So I don't think I've got a square one. No. But it doesn't matter. I think I can do it like this. It's down and I mean, you can have any shape you like, can't you? But I'll stick to squarish ones, and I mean squarish ones, but you don't want them too small so you don't get any light coming through. So, because these are your main things of the light's coming through. You got one there and one there. As I said, it doesn't matter if one's smaller, one's bigger, it doesn't really matter. I'll put that one a bit bigger, just because I want to. Yep. It might be a bit big, but I've got to do the window frame anyway, so that'll be fine. So for the window frame I'll go back to using my brown, and I'll go around the outer edge with brown and do a piece in the middle to divide the windows. So but already you can see it's coming on, and I will join you in part 2. Thank you ladies, thank you for watching.